I heard, but I'm going to see the King. We just appreciate you inviting us into your homes this evening, and we thank you for viewing our previous broadcasts, and we know that the Lord has a word for you tonight. In the studio with me, Apostle Loretta Rice.
Hi.
And Minister Charmy Kemp.
God bless you.
God is so intentional on this evening, and we're going to talk about issues, our issues that concern God. If it matters to you, it matters to Him.
Yes.
So we're going to be found in the book of Mark, chapter number 5, starting with verse number 25, all the way down to verse number 34. Come on and read with me. And a certain woman, which had an issue of blood 12 years, and had suffered many things of many physicians, and had spent all that she had, and was nothing better, but rather grew worse. When she heard of Jesus, came in the press behind, and touched his garment. For she said, if I may touch but his clothes, I shall be whole. And straightway, immediately, the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of that plague. And Jesus immediately, knowing in himself that virtue, power had gone out of him, turned him about in the press, and said, who touched my clothes? And his disciples said unto him, you see the multitude thronging you, and you say, who touched me? And he looked round about to see her who had done this thing. But the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what was done in her, came and fell down before him, and told him all the truth. And he said unto her, daughter, your faith has made you whole. Go in peace and be whole of your plague. One of the things that really, really caught my eye, the first verse said, a certain woman. And that could be any of you that's watching tonight. There was no names mentioned. There was a certain woman. So tonight we're going to address you as a certain woman.
Yes, amen, amen. A certain woman.
Yes.
That's many of us, right?
Yes.
And one of the things that I am so reminded of with this particular scripture about the woman with the issue of blood, I love how the fact that it goes about saying that she spent all that she had.
Yes.
And so she was in search of something that will heal her.
Yes.
And yet she didn't find it in natural men.
My.
The other thing that I want to just piggyback off of when you talk about a certain woman.